Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be having a serious conversation about immunization. And I know that people are on Kat Von D, on about all the different things that they feel, that children should be vaccinated. And I agree. And so I thought I should tell you my story, my truth, what happened in my life, to myself, to my children, and so on. If you enjoy this, please subscribe down below. Please hit the notification button so you can be told when we upload new videos. And please like and leave a comment so we know how we can improve our videos in the future. It's time for my story. I guess I should start to say that I actually have something that is very relevant to this discussion. I believe Kat Von D should obviously immunize her child, because not just for her child's sake. I know that it's about being vegan, and I know immunizations are made with eggs, and that obviously isn't vegan, but it's beyond that. It's not just about her child, it's about everybody's child, including my own, because my child nearly died because of somebody exactly like Kat Von D. Somebody didn't immunize themselves, and my little girl nearly died. So I would like for you to know Madison's story and the suffering and everything that we went through as a family because of an anti-vaxxer. I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to talk to you straight. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. And the decision is yours, whether you are angry with me, whether you agree with me or you don't agree. But if I can help one person possibly make a decision that is life-changing for everyone, then that is what I'm here for. That is what my story is for. When I had Madison, my husband actually had not been adult immunized, and he caught it from somebody else who was not adult immunized. So that's the first part of the story. If you're an adult, you need boosters that are going to help you continue your continue to be immune to whooping cough, which is pertussis, to measles, mumps, because you can catch those as adults as well. So as an adult, you all need to go out and get boosters, get immunization boosters. Don't forget, it's very important. Because of that, my husband came home. He was very, very sick, coughing for weeks and weeks. And then we had our baby. And of course, everyone knows babies aren't immunized the day of their birth. They're immunized at 6 weeks, I believe. I haven't had a baby for a while, so I think it's been a long time, 14 years. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's around 6 weeks. Now, Maddie was 3 weeks old, and she started coughing badly. So after a few days, she was getting worse and worse, and she was gasping for air, and it was really frightening. So I rushed her to the hospital, and they took her into intensive care pretty much right away. They had to hook up oxygen. So you're sitting there and you have this beautiful newborn baby that is innocent and depends on you for everything. And you have to sit there and you have to watch them connecting all these tubes. And the only reason that she's sick is because somebody didn't get immunized. My baby caught pertussis, which is whooping cough, for that reason and that reason alone. So we sat there for weeks in the hospital as our baby coughed, turned black. She would cough so hard that her little face would turn like a bluish black, and then she wouldn't breathe. And they would have to come and up oxygen and hope and pray that she would be able to catch her breath again before she would get brain damage, because her oxygen levels would go so low that, you know, the possibility of brain damage was very, very prevalent at that time. We slept in the hospital, my husband and I, we never laughed. And I had 2 other children at home that were dependent on us, and we couldn't take care of them properly. You know, they stayed with their grandma and grandpa because we had to stay at the hospital with our newborn. I couldn't breastfeed her. I had to pump my milk because she couldn't drink. She could not do anything. They had to feed her through a tube that went down her throat and into her stomach because the coughing was so intense and so severe that that poor little girl couldn't take enough breath to drink anything. So my husband and I sat there day after day, week after week, watching our baby progressively get worse, watching her not get better, and thinking, how could this happen to a perfectly beautiful newborn that was healthy and strong? You know, when she was born, she was perfect. There was nothing wrong with her. So, you know, I sit here and I think, how can we as a community, because it's like, you know, everybody needs to be immunized to protect the newborns, the elderly, the people with the autoimmune deficiencies. Because if we all don't immunize, there are going to be those that are vulnerable that are going to get sick. Not only them, but people like Kat Von D, and I'm going to use her because she's famous, somebody that I can point out. Jenny McCarthy's another one. Because they don't believe in vaccine. They're spreading this, you know, version of their story that, oh, they're going to cause autism. They're evil because they're not vegan. Well, I'm sorry, but it's pretty evil when a little newborn baby catches pertussis, or a elderly person catches mumps, or a child who the immunization doesn't work for, or that they cannot be immunized because of something wrong with them. Maybe they're allergic to eggs. For many different reasons, people cannot be vaccinated. So it's up to us to protect them. And if we don't protect them, then we're at fault if something happens to them. We as a community are at fault. So I don't want to, you know, sit here and say evil things about Kat Von D as a person. I don't know her. I don't know, you know, she's breastfeeding her baby. She's doing so many wonderful things as a mother to take care of her baby's health. How can she not think that vaccination is just as important as breastfeeding, as feeding your child the best food, the healthiest food, organic food? The immunization is actually more important than being vegan. Because how does she know that her baby's not going to catch mumps, measles, chickenpox, many different things, influenza? You know, how does she know that her baby is not going to catch those things? They can kill you. They can cause you to be infertile. They can cause you to be scarred for life. Not to mention that, but then you can spread it to others. We need to immunize everyone so that it's like a herd immunization. Everybody's healthy and everybody's protecting the weak, the vulnerable. It's up to us to do that. And it's up to me as a mother, as a citizen of the world, as somebody who wants to help you and protect you, to say, we need to stop this. We need to immunize our children. All of us need to protect each other. We need to take care of each other. And when she goes out and she publicly says that she doesn't think immunization is good, there's a lot of people who actually idolize her, who look up to her, who think that she's somebody to emulate. And if we emulate her, and lots of people do, what's going to happen? Smallpox is going to spread again. Polio is going to spread again. All measles, so many different things. There have been outbreaks of measles because people are not immunizing their children anymore. I don't want anybody's child to have any disease is not fun to watch your baby nearly die. My daughter didn't just almost die from pertussis. Because she had pertussis, it actually affected her lungs for a very long time after. She was, I think, 5 when she finally started getting a little better. Every year, 2 or 3 times, she would get pneumonia. And she would be so sick and so weak. She couldn't run. She couldn't play properly. She couldn't do anything. For the longest time, she was weaker than everyone else. She was sickly. Now, she's healthy now and she's wonderful, but I often wonder, would she have been even better, more athletic, because she coughs a lot even still. She gets different issues with her lungs, strep throat, different things with her throat and her lungs, because they were damaged, they were scarred from being so incredibly ill as a newborn. And so I want you all to know that it's not just up to me, it's up to you too, to protect babies like mine, like the elderly, like all those innocent people who cannot help themselves. We are meant to protect everyone by just something simple as immunizing our children. The side effects are nothing. They are nothing compared to catching smallpox, polio, measles, pertussis, influenza. I could go on and on and on about all the terrible things that can happen. But I'm going to use this little bitty platform that I have so that maybe one person out there is going to hear my message, hear what I have to say, and maybe take away from it, you know, that we can all help each other. We can all be citizens of the world, care about each other. Because if we don't do it, then it's going to go back to the way it used to be. Please, Kat Von D, please immunize your baby. I don't even know why you wouldn't. I don't even know why it would be. It should be a non-issue. Everybody should immunize their children. Please, please immunize your child. If you are somebody who's considering not, listen to what I had to say. Take away from it what you will. I don't hate Kat Von D. Like I said, I don't know her. Maybe she's a wonderful lady. I don't know. But I do know that she's making a terrible mistake by not immunizing her children. So that's all I have to say. My little rant, my mom's story time. Take care, everyone. Be kind to one another. Immunize your children. Bye.